So SMI, Saturday Morning Investors, for those that don't know, you'll hear us say SMI quite a bit. But SMI, Saturday Morning Investors, what year did you start that group?
I think I started it in 2022. Mm-hmm.
You did it strictly out of just doing it, right?
Right. A friend of mine talked to me about stocks and set up my portfolio, and I started seeing my money grow. A lot of times we have our money in the bank and we get in that 0.1%, and we're like, oh, yay. But I started seeing my money grow, and I'm just like, oh my God. So I really got on Yahoo Finance, I got on CNBC. I listened to some of the YouTube bloggers and everything, and I had a pad and a pen. I'm writing. I'm talking to myself because I'm like, when it comes to stocks, who do you talk to?
Hmm.
Particularly at this age, a lot of people my age don't even know how to turn on the computer. So I'm like, who do you talk to?
Hmm.
And then as I started getting involved in everything, and I heard the spirit say, start a Zoom. I'm like, are you kidding me? And
How did that make you feel? Like, was it when you heard Spirit say start a Zoom? What was your first thought? Well, I heard that "Are you kidding me?" part, but really, like, what was your? How did that resonate with you?
I was like, I don't know everything about this. I didn't major in economics. I majored in social work. So, I didn't feel like, you know, who am I to start a Zoom about, teaching people how to invest. And then I was quiet and I heard the spirit said, if you started, I'll send the people. And then I just began to get online and get on Zoom and set it up and word of mouth telling people and sending out sometimes texts and emails. And sure enough, Angie, people started coming. And our wealth advisor met on your meetup group, and others started coming. I was talking to myself. Then it sent Kathleen, and Kathleen and I just started. Both of us are retired. We just started looking at stocks and dissecting them, and I tell you, um, I haven't looked back since.
And the timeline of that, you started in 2022. The wealth advisor you mentioned, Dre, who we'll interview in the next couple weeks or so, he didn't join until 2025, which is amazing. So it's showing you like everything happens in divine time, right?
Absolutely.
And yeah,
Dre and Ken joined at the end of 2024.
was it the end of 2024? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yes.
So, so it took a couple years to have some of those, but even in the earlier stages, I mean, you starting it in 2022. How many people were with you then? Like, did you just start it and it took a little while, or did you have anyone that you can bounce those ideas um, to during the earlier stages?
Yeah, when I first started, of course, my daughters, they were there, and but it was like maybe 6 to 8 people that were coming on at that particular time. And so I was just talking and sharing my portfolio at that time, just to let people know, I didn't know a lot of analytical stuff like we have now going on the Zoom.
Yeah.
And my daughter said, Mom, you need to do some slides. And I'm just like, I had been away from doing slides for so long.